What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian, oh, y'all, listen to that. Let me just get to the point. Khloe might not be an actual owner of Good American. She might actually be a glorified billboard. Y'all, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, there is a lawsuit that has come out that when I first read it, I was like, oh my God, they should be ashamed of themselves. The lawsuit says Khloe Kardashian's Good American is sued by cancer-stricken ex-employee who claims she was fired after asking to work remotely during treatment. Now, when I first read this, I sit with y'all said, sounds like Khloe, right? They listen. I wouldn't put anything past those Kardashians. And I was like, all right, so let's get to the bottom of this because this girl's details are very, 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 very bad. However, here's the real gag. When you get into it, Khloe's name isn't listed on the lawsuit. Now, Emma Gerds is, Good American is, but Khloe isn't. So I did a little more digging, and y'all, I'm not an Aaron Brockovich, but it looks like, and this might be one of the reasons Khloe is sticking to Tristan like glue. Tristan really is funding Khloe's lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Khloe is like arguing with her boss to get extra shifts at the Waffle House. No shade to the Waffle House or anybody that works there. But you see what I'm saying? However, this whole thing of Khloe being girl boss, Kim has Skims, Khloe has Good American, Kim actually, remember when Skims first started? And Kim made a whole big deal of she bought Emma Gerd out like a big percentage of her ownership. Yeah, or maybe what Kim did was buy in. I don't know. We'll talk about that later. We need to talk about how Khloe has been perpetrating. I mean, I can't really say fraud because Khloe never said that she was owner of Good American, did she? And think about it. Khloe is the face of Good American. Khloe does a lot for Good American. But as far as ownership, I think Emma Gerd saw what Skims did and she said, oh, no. And she let Khloe in as kind of like a brand ambassador, and maybe she has a very minor ownership percentage. But the fact that Emma Gerd, Good American, and the whole company's getting sued, and Khloe Kardashian, the most high-profile defendant, is not named, y'all, tell me something ain't wrong. Let's get into this. They said an ex-employee of Khloe Kardashian's fashion company, Good American, sued, claiming she was let go after 1 month because she informed her boss that she needed to work from home due to cancer treatments. According to court documents obtained by Radar, a woman named Brooke filed the lawsuit against Good American LLC and Emma Gerd. Again, Khloe is not named. Why would you sue a company? Because don't get me wrong, Emma Gerd wasn't in the room when all this stuff was happening, but because she is the main owner of the company, she is responsible. Just like Bad Boy Entertainment is linked up to Pop Diddy. So where are we at then? You got all this mess going on, but Khloe's not named. Again, if you go into the actual corporate and legal paperwork for Good American, I could not find anything that had Khloe's name on it, but who knows? Maybe I'm just a bad researcher. But you know why this also makes sense? Because let me just say this. Why does this also make sense? Because remember when Khloe did the Fabletics deal? And I kept saying, it's weird that you own, I mean, imagine Kim doing an ad for Spanx. Do you see what I'm saying? They're direct competitors. It seemed odd to me that Khloe picked up a Fabletics ambassadorship again, but she has Good American. Because if you were going to do that, you know the Kardashians like keeping everything in-house. Or it would have been Fabletics times Good American because Khloe would have wanted to get her company's name out there, but it wasn't. It was Fabletics times Khloe Kardashian. On top of that, remember that time I did some videos about it when it looked like Khloe and Emma Gerd warring? Every time there was like some conference about Good American, Khloe would be sitting there, but Emma Gerd would also be on the stage. And when it ever came to Kim and Skims, Emma Gerd wasn't on the stage. And I remember Khloe had attitudes with her. She would post stuff from events. She wouldn't tag Emma Gerd. It was all this weird stuff. They were going through something for a minute. Go watch my old videos. This all makes sense now. Because one thing I know about the Kardashians, when they have any type of control, they try to push the other people out the way. Emma Gerd listen, Emma Gerd is a business beast. Listen, she is the only Black woman in the world to actually make money off of the Kardashians. She literally, it looks like, has Khloe. Basically, she is a glorified brand ambassador. And she keeps saying Khloe Good American because she gets a very, very, very small percentage, but not enough to be listed as any type of owner. Y'all, did you know this? Again, tell me why. Y'all can be like, no, Tisa, I think she owns it. Can you tell me why then, when somebody is suing the whole company, Khloe's name is not listed as a defendant? Because you would try to loop in everybody you could to make sure everybody that could financially pay could pay. And before you say, well, Khloe wasn't there, neither was Emma Gerd, but Emma Gerd is looped in as owner of Good American. Anyway, let's get into this, right? It specifically says Khloe is not named as a defendant in the suit. The girl says that she accuses the defendants of wrongful termination, Emma Gerd and Good American. Again, Emma Gerd is owner of Good American. The suit accused the defendants of wrongful termination, cancer, discrimination, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. This is sad. She was hired as a marketing intern in 2019. She was promoted to marketing coordinator in 2021. During her employment, she received glowing performance reviews. She said her bosses told her she was a team player and worked strong under pressure. In 2022, Brooke said she was again promoted to social media manager and given a raise. In early 2023, she said she received yet another raise based on her performance. On June 20th, 2023, Brooke, who had previously been treated for cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, submitted a doctor's note to the defendant stating she was under professional care. The doctor said she was immune compromised and sick and should work from home. He said Brooke needed to complete a course of treatment before returning to work. Now, this girl's a social media manager, so I don't know why she couldn't work from home and just zoom it up, especially considering that that's what everybody did over the pandemic. She said she notified Good American on July 17th of her request. She said the defendants' executives undertook a pressure campaign in which defendants allegedly made negative comments to her about her need for accommodation. She said they told her need for accommodation was undermining the organization and that she should take a medical leave of absence instead of working remotely. She said she learned that she told them on July 17th she needs a leave. They posted an application for her role on July 26th. On September 8th, she submitted an additional medical note from her doctor stating she should work remotely. The following month, she was terminated, purported to be a company-wide layoff for some 12 to 14 weeks. Brooke said she was the only person in her department to be laid off. She said she was discriminated against. Her lawsuit seeks unspecified damage for alleged harm and severe emotional distress suffered as a result of Good American's actions. They keep saying Khloe's company is yet to respond to the suit. Is it Khloe's company, or is she just the face of poorly made pleather jeans? No, shout out. Listen, Good American's cool, right? Do what you want with your money. But what I am trying to say is, y'all, this doesn't make sense into why Khloe sticks to Lamar. Because think about it. Before Good American, the only check that Khloe had was the Kardashians check. And get this, prior to Kardashian Hulu, they weren't all getting paid the same. Khloe was getting paid whatever Kris Jenner thought. Now with the Kardashians, she has a cute little coin, but she just built like what, a $30 million house. She's done this, she's done that. Even the birthday parties and the lavish lifestyle, y'all, it's the reason Khloe is acting like a woman that needs to stick close to a man in order to get her bills paid is because Khloe is a woman that even though that needs to stick close to Tristan to get her bills paid. Because as much as she likes to say, baby, we drive Bentleys, do you need Tristan's money? Because this would make sense. And before you be like, Khloe got money, baby, with bigger bills comes bigger needs. Yo, I think we figured out why one of the reasons Khloe might be sticking to Tristan like glue. Remember when he gave True that $25,000 necklace? Remember when he did this? Does he not sound like a man that also uses his money to control? And maybe that's why Khloe never really cut ties with Tristan, because he might have been out effing the world, but he was paying for that house that she lives in to be built. He paid for that property that they have in Palm Springs to build another house. Maybe that's why she never kicked him to the curb, because even though he was acting a fool, she always had access to his bank account. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.